What's up? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody? How are we doing tonight? I am just chilling. I hope you're all doing the same. That's crazy. LBS is live the same time I am. It's red nuts. Anyways, how is everybody tonight? Bear, what's going on? Block Blockos, Tarragon Sue, Miss Aloha. We've got Saint Nick in the house. Richard Metcalf. How we all doing tonight? Who else we got here? Opal Rose. Hi, Low Stacker. What's going on? Let's see here. Yeah, 10 people in chat. Appreciate you all for being here. Rock on. Curtis, what's going on, buddy? Get Cheddar up in the house. What is going on, everybody? How was your Thursday? My Thursday was awesome. I went and met Bear for about an hour today as well. Hung out, had a coffee, and it talked about some stuff, YouTube stuff, with some coins and rings. So yeah, pretty good day today. CW, what's going on? Cumulus Vapes, what's going on? How you guys doing tonight? Appreciate everybody for being here. We got 16 eyeballs up in the house. You guys all rock. Let me grab my vape. I'll be right back. Neilton Dynasty, how we doing today? Canna Slacker, what's going on? You guys are all awesome. Argent Appeal, how we doing? Safety first. Nah, I had to get the nicotine one. Although I am safe as well. You know how we roll. We are the safest stream on YouTube. Are we not? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I know we're the safest stream on YouTube. That's how we roll. 3 minutes in, we got 18 people up in here. That's right. What's going on? Squinch for safety is right. What's going on, John? All right, you guys. I think we need a ping already. That's how I'm seeing it. I had a great day. I think I'm ready for a ping. Are you guys ready for a ping? Tell me you're ready for a ping and we'll rock it out, guys. Tell me we are ready for a ping and we will slap her. We will slap that bowl harder than we've ever slapped it. There we go. I'm seeing some pings. I'm seeing Raka, Bear, Tarragon Sue. Look at that. Look, we're ready for a ping. We're doing it up. I'm down. Got my stick ready to go. Grabbing the bowl. As always, build your wealth in ounces. That's how we roll. We're stackers, you guys. Let's make this bowl sing, huh? Here we go. There we go. That was a nice one. One more. Sweet sound of silver, baby. The sweet sound of silver. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Build your wealth analysis. Make this baby sing. Here we go. You guys, last night I cut my finger on this thing. Okay, so it's not always perfect when you ping, okay? Just to be honest with you. Okay, you gotta get a nice little rack on it. Okay. And it's balanced on your finger. Okay. Well, this edge is sharp. And I dropped it last night and I cut my finger. right here on the side. You see that? Cut my finger. All good. First time it ever happened on the bull, though. So I didn't think it was that sharp. But yeah, sliced my finger right open. All good. She's healing. Definitely worth it, though. Yes, my silver has built-in security features. Humble, scroll up, please. Pick a color: red, white, blue, black, green, or yellow. I'm blue. I always pick blue. Blue is my favorite color. The bull has horns. I did get bit by the bull. Channel swag. What's going on? Welcome in. I notice you're not blue. We got a lot of stars next to people's names, you guys. I just want you all to know how much I appreciate your support. A lot of members in the house. Thank you all. Black like my soul. No. I'm always blue. Yes, I'm not going to get any infections from it. That is a fact. Mandy Lee Rain, how are you tonight? Appreciate you for coming in. Watch my mail next week. All right, man. Did I win the gold, Curtis? Did I win the gold pay dirt? Is that what I got? Yes. Yes. 3 gram bag of gold pay dirt on its way. Awesome. Yep. No. Mandy Lee Rain, new stacker. Definitely an adventurer. You guys make sure you go over, check out her channel. She does all kinds of stuff. She does foraging. She actually has been trying to get out, do more mushroom foraging. You know, I was thinking about that, Mandy. You know, out on Highway 2, the Mount Loop Highway, or not Highway 2, but if you go out on the Mount Loop Highway, there's a lot of old growth. And I was able, with a friend of mine, we used to go up there and get chanterelles all the time. You just ran from LBS's stream. Nope, something better. Awesome, brother. You know, you don't have to do anything, but I appreciate you. You don't have to do anything at all. You know that. But you rock. Did anyone watch Silver Dave's video about the new dime? No, I did not. However, I have a new dime. So I will have to go check it out. Chanterelles. They're very meaty, not very earthy. They go really, really good and well in like a rice and mushroom risotto. They're really good in a risotto, especially when the risotto is done right. It didn't go live for me. I had to shut down and restart it. I'm here now. I'm sorry, Richard. I'm glad you're here. I've never been a big Morel fan. I mean, I'm not a big Spore fan as it is, unless it's psychedelic. I'll be honest with you. But chanterelles are good because they're meaty. They're very meaty. And they don't taste like mushrooms, like your traditional mushroom. The reason I don't like mushrooms is they taste too earthy. But that's the reason why people like mushrooms. So look at what the eagle is carrying. I should. All right, give me a second. I'll put it under the scope right now. Let's just do that right here. It's not going to show you a very good picture, but I can check it out. No olive leaf of peace on back of dimes 2026. They are available tomorrow. Humble so far. I'm up to 14 donation pledges for my birthday bash. 500 got on May 17th. Wow, that's amazing, bro. My eagle is carrying arrows. What up, Catcom? Yeah, my eagle's carrying arrows. No olive leaf of peace on back of dimes in 2026. They're available tomorrow. Yeah, mine's carrying a bunch of arrows. You can actually see it. I'm surprised you guys can see a decent image on that because it normally isn't that way. Yeah, it just has arrows and that represents war. That pretty much does represent war. But yeah, no peace, just arrows on mine. What's going on, Bear? Yeah, you didn't like it? It is what it is. It's not like we're gonna be able to change it by not liking it. You know, the front is cool. The back is all right. It just the other side of the eagle needs to be holding the olive branches, which it's not. That's all. The other dimes had olive branches that represent peace. It to represent 1776, not a mistake if you look up the artist who designed the dime on purpose. You still haven't found one yet? They're in pocket change now. You can get them in regular rolls. What's up, Reckless? Dude, it went short. It was only on for about 20-25 minutes. You know, I was streaming. I don't normally stream on Thursdays, but LBS went on, so I logged off and went about my day, which is fine because that's when he normally streams. So I didn't want to, you know, you know how that goes. What up, Vegas? Oh, people didn't like the booby, you know, the breasted $50 either. Vegas, you rock, bro. I appreciate you for coming in. How's work going? I know, isn't that a little crazy? That is a little crazy. Like, because this is my normal time to stream, right? That's okay. It is what it is. You don't own YouTube. Things go on. People stream. Yeah, I know. Catcom. I know. It is out of character for him to be on right now, but whatever. ABC don't care when NBC is broadcasting. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like I said, there's a lot of stars next to people's names in here. How is everybody tonight? What did you guys do today? Anybody watch the price of silver? Anybody buy anything today? I didn't buy anything today because LBS doesn't have the thing, does he? It's all good. That's one thing that I do. It's just a thing. Reckless. I was over on MLZB earlier, and they were auctioning off a Reckless metals pour. Was that yours? Argent, you made it short finally? Nice. No, it's all good, Tarragon Stew. I mentioned it last night, but what's going on, Raspberry? Thanks for coming in. You bought a tank of gas? I did too. That's crazy. I bought a tank of gas too. How much did you pay, bro? Because you guys are gonna shit when you hear how much I paid. I got 16 gallons of gas and I paid $92. Yeah, see, everybody misses you, Raspberry. Yeah, gas is a bit expensive if you're not buying it on the res, and even if you're buying it on the res, it's still $5 a gallon. I have an 18.5 gallon tank. So if I'm close to empty, I'm spending close to a C note every time I fill up. What are you talking about? Gold flakes? Oh yeah, gold flakes in that gas. I know. I know. You'd almost have to think there was have to be gold flakes in there. Well, I appreciate you for taking the time, Raspberry. I really do. I've been missing you. We don't chat anymore. I know you've got things going on. I really miss you. That's all. You're a friend. They said the eagle faced on the back of a dime looked like a mad buzzard when they said that too. I took another look and see. I will. I will. My scope just died. It kind of does look like a. It kind of looks like a not a buzzard, but more like a vulture. I'll have to look at it under the scope once I charge it. 354 a gallon in Ohio. Man, I really wish it was that price around here. Oh, Curtis, it's close to $6 here too. Maybe a little more in some places. Where are you at, Tarragon Sue? You're in Canada though, aren't you? Oh, fuel's pretty expensive over on the island, isn't it, Miss Aloha? 220 per liter. Yeah, but so you're still paying 440 a gallon. That's still not bad, or a little less. Well, we have this in Washington State. We had this stupid thing called the Climate Pledge Act, and what that does is that adds additional taxes to the fuel cost. Raspberry Hedgehog joining the membership. Thank you, honey. Appreciate you. I do. You didn't have to do that though, but I got you. That's awesome. Raspberry Hedgehog, new member. You are amazing. 220 times 4. That's right. Sorry. $8.13. 8.31 per gallon. That's a lot. Raspberry Hedgehog's amazing. You guys, make sure you sub her up. She does great shorts. She does stuff with her daughter too. It's pretty funny. Gracie's awesome. Her and my daughter were gonna be pen pals. I'm not quite sure where the letter ended, but we need to get them on some sort of messaging app so they can message back and forth. My friend gave me a 2013 CRZ Honda Hybrid. I'm getting around 42 miles per gallon, so I use it instead of my Santa Fe, saving money. Richard, I wish I had something like that instead of my Santa Fe, because my Santa Fe gets me close to 20 a gallon, which is still decent, but it's not the greatest. I wish I had something that was better on gas. I would drive a Prius. Shit. I do not care if I could save money on fuel. Argent, awesome. Awesome. Well, when you if you want some help, they also do a tutorial. You can do a tutorial on there as well. That's totally cool, bro. That's awesome. You're making the right steps. There's lots of tools that are free for you that are at your disposal that you don't know when you first start out at YouTube. Raspberry, you're amazing. We got 26 people up in chat. Let's effing go. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. We got 15 likes and 26 people in chat. You all rock. Raspberry, thank you again for joining. You rock. So, yeah, Argent, that's awesome, bro. I'm glad you downloaded it or found a way to do it because that's important. when you're uploading videos and stuff, you know, for the end screen and stuff like that, it helps out quite a bit. You went to a gas station that had the cheapest price in town, and I swear the gas evaporated because I got half the mileage of a Nomad. Oh, half the mileage of normal. I thought you said Nomad. It's got this weird thing underneath it. Finally linked my God video to that short. Nice. Nice. Awesome, bro. Awesome. It's always good. You always link you always link a video to all videos that you post. Yeah, they'll be adding. Actually, they won't be adding more. They'll be keeping it. If I'm not mistaken, if they add more, that so what they're talking about doing is keeping it on the winter blend instead of switching it to the summer blend. What that'll do is that'll just make our engines run hotter, but it'll help stretch the gas surplus out. Curtis, no problem. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for stopping by. I really do. I love you, bro. Thanks for chilling. Come by anytime. You know that. I wish I could have stopped by your show earlier. I did for a few minutes, but I wasn't able to hang out. They had a scam somewhere in Canada where the pumps were not putting the gas it said it was. That's crazy. You know, they do have situations where they run like the minute you hit the trigger, it jumps like 15 cents. But those places have been caught off. Those places have been called out and got in trouble for it. Biggest thing around here, if you're getting gas and you're getting ripped off, it's because you've got water in the gas of the tanks that they're pumping gas out of. They're all regulated pretty tough, you know, and you don't know when the guys are coming by to inspect them. So, you know, it it's hard to tamper with them and do anything that's different. Now, you could, don't get me wrong, but your average gas station wouldn't be able to do that. I worked at one. I worked at a Chevron station. Humble's done a lot of stuff. I've also worked at a BP, a British Petroleum. You'd think it'd be a difficult job. It was probably one of the most chill jobs out there, especially at the BP. Because I was a cashier, so you just stock some stuff every once in a while, do what you need to do, make coffee every once in a while for somebody coming in, take people's money for drinks and stuff. We did have one guy that would come in every single morning and every single night. He'd do the same thing. Come in and get his coffee in the morning, and he'd stand there, he'd walk in, lean against a thing, and like sit there and go, "Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up," and he'd sit there for about a minute doing that, and then he'd go about getting his coffee and starting his day. And at the end of the day, he'd come in and he'd get an 18 pack, and that was his routine every single day. Same routine every single day. First job out of high school was at a Hershey's. That's cool. I've done a lot of stuff. I worked at Kenny Rogers Roasters. But I've been working since I was a kid. You know, when I was 9, raising a hog for 4-H, working at the local farm for a few bucks an hour, and to earn bull rides. Yeah, been working for quite some time. I drank at a bar. I was a regular. Herpes is a gas station. If I'm not mistaken, it's like a gas station. It's kind of like a Flying J. So the bar that was where I grew up, kids were allowed in the bar until 9 o'clock. It's a burger place. Oh, Herfy's. Herfy's is a burger place. We had a hefty burger around here, was kind of the same. Fast food like Mickey D's. So I grew up in Oregon. Oregon was, you've never been able to pump your own fuel in Oregon unless you had a motorcycle. That's the only time you were able to pump your own fuel in Oregon. But yeah, I've done a lot of stuff in my day. Lots of stuff. When I moved up here, I got into automotive and I just kind of stuck with it until I met my ex-wife. Full service does not cost more, essentially, but there's not as high gas taxes as there are in Oregon as there are here. You know, so, and they pump your own fuel for you. They pay for the guy to do it. $75 miles per gallon TW 200. So they don't really overfill, not as much as your average person can. But if you run it till the pump stops and then, pull it out or roll up to the nearest dollar or 50-cent piece, I always roll it out even. Yeah, motorcycles are awesome. That was a great movie. Steve Martin and the Jerk, that was a great movie. The Gas Station, oh yeah. Steve Martin was hilarious, so it still is. But yeah, I mean that movie was ahead of its time. Yeah, that was a great movie. A lot of people don't know, but did you guys know that Steve Martin is one of the best banjo players in the world? Did you know that? A lot of people don't know that. He is an amazing banjo player. John, I worked at a at a few at the the Chevron I worked at, I was a mechanic there, right? But I also pumped the LP, the propane, and that was different. But that's another skill you just learn. But yeah, he is an amazing MLZB raid incoming. Let's go. What show was Steve Martin in where he was an idiot? The show or the movie? Because he's more of a movie guy. Shows he would have been Saturday Night Live, but those are all skits. If you're talking movies, The Jerk is one of them. And that's why it's called The Jerk, because he's like, he just oblivious to a lot of stuff. And he just, yeah. But if you think about it, he's been in so many bangers. The Three Amigos, that was a banger too. You know, like he does a lot of stuff. He's been in a lot of funny movies. He was drooling and such. I'll have to think about it. That's crazy. I don't know. You guys know if we get to 35, we're doing a silver gibby. Getting close to the limit for the month though. So let's get her going. We get to 35, we give away silver dime. We're at 27 right now. Let's go. Let's go. I think it's ping time. Is it ping time for people? You guys, I think it's ping time. If you think it's ping time, let me see it. Let me see it. I think it's ping time. MLDB raid. Let's go. Is it ping time? Let's go, guys. Let's give it a ping. Come on. Come on. Tell me you want a ping. Let's go. Build your wealth analysis, baby. That's what we're talking about. Making this Bulls thing. One ping only. Here we go. That was a pretty good one. Ooh, that was a really good one. Ooh, baby. That was the winner right there. That was a winner right there. She said it wasn't the jerk in Marsh, but yeah, I tried that one. But yeah, if it was a different one, I did not drop it. Last night I dropped it, but caught it and it cut my finger, OC. Yeah, that was a good one, right? That's what I'm talking about. That was a really good one. You guys, the weather's rolling in. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels is probably my favorite movie starring Steve Martin. That's a good movie. That is a great movie. I'll have to say that my favorite from him is The Jerk. No smoking around your eagle. Hey, your eagle comes from a smoke-free house. Oh, that's a pretty good dad joke, Richard. Pretty good dad joke. I'll have to try that one. Wow, I swear almost everybody has a star next to their name except for Rocka Moss. And Jaded. Rockamoss, Jaded, and OC Stacker. CW. There are a few. There are a few of you with that one. Crazy though. You're waiting for your flight back, STG. What is up, brother? Gonna be Gary with that one too. I'm glad you had a good trip, man. I'm glad you had a good trip. I wish the weather seemed a little better when you were filming earlier. It seemed a little gloomy. Raspberry throwing up some special tags. Let's go. Bear, have a great night. Let me know how it goes. And Bear, I can go ahead and get the next one up if I need to, which is not a problem. I just have to go and visit a friend. And I think that if I do that, you could go with me. So we'll figure that out. Oh, you did, bro? I missed it. My bad. Yeah, I would have to say the jerk is your second favorite. The jerk is definitely probably my favorite, but I'll be honest with you guys. They can't make those types of movies now without a whole bunch of pushback. I mean, Quentin Tarantino is probably one of the one that pushes the envelope the most when it comes to things like that. But if they made a movie nowadays like Blazing Saddles, for instance, you know, that would not it would not have a very good, you know, wouldn't have very good reviews. SDG, you won a bit. Nice. Yeah, it was born a poor black child is a line I will never forget. Yeah, because that was a line in the movie. Oh, that was another good one. Oh my God. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, because he had John Candy with him too. What a great comedic duo those two were. That was a great movie too. I'll have to say. That's probably my second. The Jerk does take it first, but that would probably be my second one. That was a great movie. Blazing Saddles was a really good movie for its time. And you have to say for its time because you could not, you could, like I said, you could not produce that movie nowadays and get the same kind of, Mel Brooks is an amazing um, movie maker and writer, you know, producer. Raspberry, have a great night. Message me. I'll talk to you later. Have a great night. I hope you feel better. Yeah, those aren't pillows. Why are you holding my hand? Why are you kissing my ear? Why are you kissing my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Have a great night, Raspberry, or a great morning. Get some sleep. Spaceballs 2 will never be as funny as Spaceballs 1 because Rick Moranis, I'll tell you, he helped make that movie what it was. John Candy too. You can't, I mean, those two guys, when they were on, and there's no duplicating that. If you know what I'm saying. I mean, there's a lot of great actors out there that I don't know if he's in two or not, but he would have to be. Man, he is so much older now. Yeah, that was a great movie. History of World Part 1. You know what movie was actually decent for its time that you didn't even realize it until, as of recent was Idiocracy. You guys ever see that movie? I gotta fly home drunk and high. Hey, there's no other way to fly, bro. Mel Brooks got a lot of heartburn from the industry for pushing the envelope. Young Frankenstein, that's Frankenstein. Yeah, Young Frankenstein. Animal House was good, but you're talking about a completely different set of actors. John Belushi and the toga party and the hey, I'm a zit. That was all stuff that was. The Blues Brothers was just a great movie too. Him and Dan Aykroyd when they were together, they were just amazing. I know Crocs were invented by that movie. I know, isn't that crazy? Little Shop of Horrors was a good one. Feed Me, Seymour. Yeah, isn't that pretty crazy? You ever see the movie? It's an animated movie, but it's called Wally. Yeah, it's about the story about it. I mean, the so if you think about the storyline behind it, it's kind of crazy. So, futuristic times, kind of like idiocracy, where the world just becomes a big trash heap. Then all of a sudden, we end up on this space shuttle flying around on this society, you know, and we send out because the world becomes uninhabitable in a whole bunch of other places. So we send out all these pilot drones, and they all land on these places. And if they find life, they send a signal back. So they go to this one place, one planet, I believe it was Earth, and Wally was this robot that was trash compacting trash and making it all better. The Bahamas had a $20 gold coin with a lighthouse on it. 0.2355 troy ounces. That's badass. Thank you for telling me what I'm spending my next large sum of money of gold on. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Block. I'll return the favor sometime. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you telling me. That's awesome. I will look for it. I am going to, my next gold piece will probably be a Year of the Horse gold piece. I cannot wait to get one. That will be my next one. Hopefully, I won't have to pay a huge premium on it. Stacking Surfer. I have my stickers, magnets, pocket chip ready to ship. Need an address, Humble. All right, bro. I will email you. Actually, I'll pick my phone up and do it right now. Then I'll have your address too once I get it, and I can send you some stuff back. Mail. He does not have to ask 8 more times. Boom. Oop. There we go. All right, it's on its way, bro. Right now. Sent. Thanks, man. He does not have to ask 8 more times. That's funny. Blocka was sending it you to UPS. Yeah, Block. Anything I'm sending you is going to be UPS. OC is never going to send those to me. I know. I know. See, I sent OC Stacker an envelope, but it came back undeliverable. So I need to send it out again to his new address, to the address he gave me. I know it's kind of crazy, but that's all right. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Equilibrium with Christian Bale. Equilibrium with Christian Bale. No. No. I haven't. You found a glow in the dark lighthouse. You know what your next purchase is going to be? Raka, I don't know why, because so I sent 2 envelopes for you. I sent a card and then I sent an envelope. The envelope itself, I believe, had the swag in it. Which one did you get? Did you get the card or the envelope? I know. Argent, your stuff's going out at the end of the month with everybody else's stuff. Everybody's stuff shipping at the end of the month with all the goth stuff. You got the card. Okay. And did the card have any swag? It just had silver, right? So if that had silver, I'll get you another swag pack sent out. I don't know why you didn't get the one. I will send it the same exact way I sent it because it had the same address on it. And Argent, give me a second here. Let me check something really quick. Ping, Jeffrey, Jen. Al, Scott, Jeffrey, Don, Cumulus. Yeah, everybody's stuff, your Argent, your stuff hasn't gone out because I'm going through the list of things that I've sent out so far. So your stuff hasn't gone out. It will go out though. Okay. Checks in the mail. Catcom, I know I got you going out at the end of the month too. putting out my first video in about a month. You've lost 50 subs since then. That's crazy. I'm surprised I've gotten where I have. I'm holding, so it's good. Got a lot of faithfuls, a lot of cool people that come in and see me. But everybody's swag is going out at the end of the month. I did send out some swag today, so a couple of people do have some stuff coming out to them. Okay, but everybody else's stuff is going towards the end of the month. I only had 5 stamps I could send out today because that's all I had. But at the end of the month, all the silver giveaways are going out. The 1 month member and subscriber giveaways are going to go out because we're going to have that live. Everybody's stuff's going to ship all at the same time. So I'm gonna have a heyday, but we're gonna get everything out at the same time. So I'm sorry for everybody that I haven't gotten their stuff out to them yet, but I will get it out to you. I even want to get some stuff sent up to Block. And I want to get some stuff sent up to Rick too. So I mean, I've got a whole bunch of people I'm sending stuff out to. I've watched Equilibrium numerous times. One of my favorites starring Bale. One of my favorite movies starring Christian Bale is Reign of Fire. What's going on, OC Omega? The new Star Trek? I haven't seen it. All I want is to send out Humble's package. All right, Gary. Give me a second. Email. Search mail. Let me get to your email. I will send you your email right now, buddy. Come on. So far down the list, Gary. Where are you at, Goomba? Gotten so many emails. It's all your fault, Gary. You're lost. Lost in the weeds. Where are you at? Come on. I don't know where I can't find you, Gary. But I can't find you. There you are. All right, here it comes, Goomba. On its way. There it is. I don't know why I couldn't find you, man. There you go, Goomba. It's on its way. Yeah, you didn't ask 3 more times, man. There you go. What's going on, Garrett? Miss Aloha laughing at me. Come on, you guys. Come on. Gary, you got it. We'll see. Hey, if you can't operate your phone, that's not my fault. We already know that you can't operate your phone. You can't even upload pictures. So checking email, I understand how challenging it can be. I mean, we all witnessed it the other day. We actually saw you have you almost crashed out. Yeah, you got it. I'm glad that you were able to access your email. That's amazing. Baby steps, I get it. But yeah, there it is. But I get to check out Goomba's maple syrup. He's sending me some maple syrup. He's sending me some deer jerky, which will be a challenge with my new teeth, but I'm going to give it a run. He can give me some deer jerky. He is he's got some mushrooms for me. I believe he is sending me some sheep's head mushrooms. I believe that's what he said he was sending me. And I believe I won a coin on his stream that he's sending me to. Skating in the rain. I don't know if he'd be skating in the rain. He does like to skate though, but most skaters don't skate in the rain because it's very slick. I hated skating in the rain. Plus, it warps your board if you don't get it out of the water quick. Yeah, I can't wait to get some of his maple syrup. 949, what's going on? I mean, I got avocado. I got a lot of people need stuff getting sent out. Lots of lists. Wahid, Avocado Stacker, Joyce. I mean, there's a lot of people that are getting stuff sent out to them. FG needs some stuff sent out to him. Frank, everybody. So trust me, there's a lot of people coming and getting their stuff sent. Great Scott. Lots of swag going out. Yes, CW getting stuff sent out too, bro. You have Gmail, Hotmail, Proton Mail, Outlook Mail, and Yahoo Mail. Why would you be getting ran over by mama's cows? By mama cows. Oh, because you're out in the yeah. Well, those are the best. But dip it in the maple syrup, sheep's head, chicken of the woods, and oyster mushrooms. Nice. I'm down, Gary. Send them. And if you're in the right field, then you wouldn't have any issues. You're just not in the right field, Gary. Go in the field when they're out. You know, my buddy used to go down in Snohomish and walk the flats, and he said he used to grab one for himself and one for the bag. One for himself, one for the bag. Crazy. First we had email, then we had Gmail. We skipped right over Fmail. That is true. That is true. But Facebook kind of took over the Fs. 26 awesome people in chat. I want to get to 35 so we can give away a dime. Let's get to 35. 27. Let's go. Come on, you guys. Let's get to 35 people so I can give away some silver. I got a dime right here I'm pulling out. Email block. Seated? No. It's not a seated dime. How many people for the bird of prey? Yeah, I won that the other night on Whatnot. And it's a 3-ouncer. It's pretty cool. It's numbered like 202 out of 500. So I've actually had people offer to want to trade for it. But I'm pretty sure they're going to go as a pair. The bird of prey. And then the Haynes manual. Owner's workshop manual for the bridge. Guma never wins except for when he won the other night in my channel. It was funny you made a post about it too. You said you were going to. It was funny that you did though. He even emailed me. I never win. I don't know why you got dropped so far down the list too at that point. I know I haven't gotten that many emails since then. Yeah. How many glowies for the Canadian Goose of play? I never win. But yeah, no, that was a pretty cool win too. And it's a coin. I didn't realize it was a coin. It's a coin. It is a $5 coin. $5 silver coin, 3 ounce. That would be awesome, man. I want to be helping him do that too. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. That's a coin. And that means this one's a coin too. This is just a dollar coin though. If it's 1 ounce. The back of this one's pretty glossy too. Got my fingerprints on the case, but yeah. What's up, remote? Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm going to sell them as a pair if I do it. It looks like a weapon. It could be if you hold it right. Stab people in the face with it. You'd have to take it out of the capsule though for it to really do any kind of damage. Dude, I would love to have a Han Solo carbonite. That would go good with my. I have a bunch of Star Trek stuff. I have a couple of those Vaders. I have a few rounds. I've got a few things. I'd like to get a Han Solo carbonite. That would be cool. Yeah, grip it in your hand and put somebody's eye out. That's right. That's where I would be punching in the face. That would work. I mean, because your fingers would kind of go around it. It would be a little uncomfortable with some people because of how jagged it is on this back end. But that would do some damage in the right circumstances. Had to grab a bite to eat your back. I bet that was an expensive bite to eat. You're in Vegas though, so it probably wasn't that expensive. To the throat, I'd be more face or eyes. Throat would be cool too, but more face or eyes. Definitely get you out of any kind of trouble with it when used with the right application. But, really meant to be on somebody's shelf than in somebody's purse. But that was a good pickup. It was a really good score for what I paid for it and for what it sells for. Yeah, it was a really good deal. Vulcan silver knuckle. Klingon silver knuckle. 3 ounces, Argent. It's a 3-ounce piece. I don't know how that's how you ping it. I saw one of the Han Solo carbonate pieces back when silver was $31 an ounce. I should have grabbed it. I know that would have been cool. I didn't buy any when I probably could have at a cheaper price as well. But the cool thing about knowing somebody who has a 3D printer and can pour, you can get somebody to create you something that would be similar to it, but not the same. and then at that point, make your own. So you'll have a 1 of 1. No, I'm not taking that out. It is an odd weight, right? But it's from a Goro, so I mean, yeah, now it's damaged. No, I'm just kidding. It is from a Goro, so I mean, they do have different things and different weights. But no, I'm not. I can't ping this. I'm not going to take it out of the capsule. Yeah. When I take it out of the package, it's over my lap. So if it falls, it's not going far. But if you know somebody with 3D printer, like I said, you can make your 101s. So you went to a dealer who had my bar. You thought about getting it for a second. You didn't buy it? I'd have bought it just to be able to ping it. But if you're going to buy one, buy one from them because you can get it at spot if you haven't. You want a 3-ounce Han Solo frozen carbonite, doesn't really fit in your collection. Yeah, I mean, that would go with something like this. Or, something like this. This is a numbered 5-gram card. And I've got another one too. Night, Goomba. Have a good night, buddy. Take it easy. That 3-ounce win is hefty. I bought mine when silver was in the 30s. I paid $318 for mine. So that means silver was $31.80 when I bought mine because I bought it for spot because you can buy your first 10-ounce bull bar from Silver Gold Bull at spot for 10 ounces. One per household. You need someone to pour it. I would probably have the New Zealand Mint Solo in carbonate was horrible. I'm working on a perfect version to use as a mold to make 10 to 20 ounce version. I would the two pours that I would trust to do that would be, not that I don't know the ability of other pourers, but I know Broke Stacker pours. He's a good pourer. I know FG Stacker pours. He's made the molds and poured these. And Cartier Silver pours. He poured this turtle for me. He also poured this shovel. At a 3.9 is fine. So there's a couple of people right now. FG has is pouring for OC Stacker right now. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. I mean, if I had the other shovel, I would show you. Normally I have both of them up here so I can show you what the first one looked like and the second one. But yeah, he did this. He made the box for it because it was bigger than what he had. But yeah. So when you're ready, those would be the people that I would recommend to pour it. B. Waller, what's going on? B. Waller poured this copper coral, and I had the idea of getting a silver turtle swimming over copper coral. And so I had FG make the mold for this and Cartier Silver pour it. I didn't have FG make it. FG offered to make it. Got B. Waller in the house. What's going on, Blaine? Thanks for popping by. How you doing? I'm surprised you're not streaming right now. A gold pick to go with it. That's a concept. But the gold pick would be heavy. It would be heavy. It would have to be really small because I can't afford to melt that much gold. I'm sending a bunch of gold to. I'm sending all this gold right here, all this plaster gold I got. I'm sending that almost 9 grams of plaster gold to Broke Stacker to pour me into something like a small bar or a button. Just got done working on the race truck. Nice. But yeah, pouring a gold pick would be expensive. I would probably recommend it. I would want a copper one over a brass one, I think. I like brass, don't get me wrong. But I would probably go with copper over the brass. And I've got lots of brass to melt right now. Lots of brass. There's probably close to a pound and a half here easily because each one of those small fittings in there is about an ounce of brass. And the couplers are thick and heavy. So I got lots of brass to melt. But that brass there is meant for one thing. You guys all know what that's for. That's for Brass Humbles Heroes rounds. Michael Stacking, what is going on? It is late for you, my friend. What are you doing up so late? Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. You hated brass when you were in the military? Yeah, because you always had to shine it. If I'm not mistaken, right? Always had to shine your brass buttons on your dress. So yeah, these will be made out of brass. It'll be 2026 Humbles Heroes rounds. Actually, I'm really excited about that. Really excited about that. That's actually, that package will be sent out at the end of the month as well. Now, they all might not be perfect, because they're porous, but I'm sure the person that I'm going to have do it is going to be pretty adamant about making sure it's pretty close. Cool thing about those fittings is they're all industrial grade, so they're all 999 pure brass. They'll melt really easy. And the best thing about all that brass right there was the price. The price was the best part about all that brass, is it was free. So always a good thing when you can get stuff like that for free. So getting some of those, putting them in capsules, shipping them out. I'm totally excited about that. I know it's an alloy. There's also copper aluminum alloys that are being made right now that are pretty cool. Broke Stacker got one from FG, and I thought that was pretty cool too. That was a nice setup. Get it cast into a coin with a monkey on it. You could talk to somebody about creating that coin for you. That's how I did this one. Just messaged him and told him what I wanted to do. He knows I'm into lighthouses. Every pour that I've had that was a specialty pour has had a lighthouse on it that I've had him do. And this one's got a lot of high relief on it, which is pretty cool. And the Humboldt Heroes came out really nice. And it's got his Morning Star medal symbol on it because I told him to put it on there. He's doing a lot of work. It's 1 ounce. It's actually 0.9913 or something like that. So close. I just told him to stamp it to whatever he thought to stamp it to. And 2026, my year of the horse, baby. I was born year of the horse. I was born in December, half horse, half man. It is my year, and that's because of you guys. You guys. You guys are making this my year. So we're going to get a bunch of these melted up and sent out. It'll be in stages, though. Just thinking the Beastie Boys. Brass monkey. It's the funky monkey. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm totally excited about that. What's a good, affordable computer to design 3D castings? I've been looking and need advice. You mean like to make the 3D prints to be able to do the castings? I'd be all in on a 3 to 5 ounce uber authentic Han Solo and carbonite. Hi, Lori. Are you talking about making, like getting a 3D printer so you can use it for sand casting? Crawdaddy snacks. Where is your snorkel? I don't know, buddy. So yeah, 21 people in chat. We're an hour and a half in. You know what? I think we just might, towards the end here, if we keep with a solid 20 plus people in here, we just might do a silver giveaway anyways. We'll just see how the stream goes. We're pretty close there anyways. Custom pour authentic. No, I feel you, bro. I feel you. A high-low. Are you talking about making 3D? Are you talking about like making the 3D bar like this and then printing it yourself? Printing it and then casting it? Is that what you're talking about? Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So you know what I would do? If you go to the schematics of the printer itself, it'll tell you the software that you need in order to run it properly, the minimum requirements. So what I would do is I would literally put those requirements. I would put those requirements in a Google search and then put compatible with your thing, and AI will, let me do, it's amazing what AI will do for you. Okay, but if you have any other questions, I would message FG because he uses a software printer and he uses a computer to do it. Uh, if the Blender app is free and it's compatible with your printer, then download it and check it out. It's not going to hurt anything. The only thing it's going to cost you is material and time. So give it a shot. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. I mean, this is all for you right now. You're going to find the right combination for what you're going to try to do. You're going to find the right program that helps you with it. So just I would try Blender, see if it works best with your printer, and see if you can get good decent prints. If you can get a good decent print, then it's all technique on your end when it comes to pouring. I sent one of my I put my phone down and it kicked me out of chat, or it kicked me off stage. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm back. I'm back. But if you get the mold to print the way you want it to print, then the rest of it's all technique on your pouring ability. So as long as you get a decent mold of what you're trying to print, that's all that matters. I put my phone down on my laptop and it hit the escape button and it kicked me out of it, moved me out of chat or off stage. Had to go back in. Sorry about that, you guys. But yeah, so I thought silver was possibly going to start going down with the boots on the ground rumor, but it didn't. So who knows? It could still go down, you guys. Still could be good buying opportunity coming up in the future. But just keep stacking, of course, keep adding, whether it's a dime or a quarter, 50-cent piece, a dollar face, just keep adding whatever is best for your budget. Don't go broke. 25 people in chat. Let's go. But yeah, if you want like a specialized carbonite something or another, you can definitely yeah, the custom printing. I got you, bro. But that's what I would do is I would look at the schematics of the printer, see what their minimum requirements are, and they get something that's better, so it runs faster. but just make sure it's compatible with your printer, because there's nothing like going and buying a supercomputer and it doesn't do what you doesn't run the program you want it to run. It's hovering around $80 an ounce per Kitco. Yeah, see, that's not bad, right? It's definitely holding still. Blaine, have a great night, bro. Appreciate you for stopping by. You bought Silver Tuesday when the price was high, so I can feel like my stuff is valuable. Your stuff is valuable, Block. Blockas does. He does coin auctions every Tuesday, you guys. So make sure that you sub him up and go over and check out the stuff that he's got. He's got some pretty cool stuff. I know Miss Aloha's been over there. I spend time in his chat over there. I know Goomba spends time over there. You know, definitely go check him out. He's got some pretty cool stuff. Even if you're not there buying, you can definitely check out his stuff, because you will want to buy something eventually, because he's got really good stuff and he's got really good prices. Also, he can ship to the US duty free, tax free. You know, it's amazing, up to $800. So keep that in mind too. So if you want to pick up some stuff for a decent price, definitely stop over there. Check him out every Tuesday. And he also does coin roll hunting also. So he just actually had like 2 boxes of glow in the dark toonies. That were pretty cool that he went through again. I know he's been doing a lot of small cents and stuff too. So you guys check him out, especially if you like coin roll hunting also. That's what Blaine does also. Blaine does coin roll hunting. That's B. Waller. He doesn't do auctions, but he does coin roll hunting also. And yeah, Blockas has one of the best still glow in the dark silver out there. He's been on my channel a couple of times. He was on my channel one time showing off all his glow in the dark silver, and that was just a fraction of what he had, I'm sure. But he shows off his stuff as often as possible. He's got some really cool stuff, so make sure you go check him out. Yeah, when he was on my channel showing off his stuff, yeah, that was pretty cool. Get some water. Throat's dry. $17 people. We lost some people. Oh no. That's all right. It's better odds for you guys. I buy as ritually as possible, so I try to buy on a schedule. I get paid every Wednesday, so I try to buy on Thursdays. With this win and what I spent on it, I'm ahead right now. So, I was just able to spend what I would normally be able to spend, and I got this. So that's my win for the week. I'm happy about that. But I will be buying next week. I always buy something, whether it's a dime, a quarter, a 50-cent piece, an ounce of silver. I just get incredibly lucky over on Whatnot. So that's where I typically would spend my money. I also got a Morgan as well. And this 50% silver dollar. So I'm up for the week. She's frosty. It's only 50%, but it's nice. Oh, also found a silver florin in my florins today, which was cool. That's a 925 1944 Australia florin. So that was a pretty cool pickup. Nice find in my own stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. So you guys go through your worlds for sure. And I mean, you have Google too, so you can like look it up every single one you find to see if it has silver. And I was talking to Bear, and I mentioned on chat, you guys like getting a world coin silver book or a world coin book, so you know what's silver and what's not. And there's like Bear looked up, he said there's like 3 of them in the series, so they're like $90 a piece. He said. But then I mentioned on chat, as in there's Google as well. Excuse me, Block. Sorry, there is Google as well. But then I told him to talk. I mentioned in chat or mentioned to check out Half Price Books. So he checked out Half Price Books, and they're literally half the price. So if you want to pick up one of those books, you can go to Half Price Books and get it for $45, roughly. Yep, I know. I know you said you want to get another 1/4 ounce AGE, if I'm not mistaken, to finish off your ounce of gold. That's a nice score, bro. What's up, Terry? 21 lovely people in chat still. We're at an hour and 42 minutes. You guys, when we hit the 2 hour mark, we will be doing the silver giveaway. I will give away a dime. Already pulled it out. I wouldn't pull it out just to show it off. We'll be doing a silver dime when we get to the hour 2, right about the end of stream. It'll be end of stream and boom, giving away some silver. Oh, I'm good, bro. I get all my stuff tested, and I buy from people that I know test their stuff as well. But yes, I have a great LCS, you guys. My LCS treats me really well. Swag Dad, what's going on? Of course, just to let you know, swag will be going out at the end of the month with everybody else's packages, all the gibbies, all the swag. Everything will be going out at the end of the month. Trust me, I'm going to take a whole day off and just sit here, fill envelopes, and write out envelopes for everybody. Make sure everybody's stuff sent out to them. So we will have a clean month going into the month of May. Yep, 26 people in chat. Let's go. Swag Daddy, you at work? Block, I was going to call it a night. No, that is not why you want to call it a night. You want to call it a night because you're tired, not because you want to give everybody else better odds. All right. Well, if Block is leaving, I think we should do a ping just for Block leaving. What do you guys think? Let me know. You want to get a ping in? Let's go. Let me know. Let me know. Should we ping it? Should we ping the bar? Should we? I think we're going to. Pong. Let's go. We're going to give it a pong. Night Block. For some reason, I'm not getting a really good ring. There we go. That was a nice one. All right, one more. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Build your wealth analysis. Gotta love listening to this, bro. Ring. It rings and rings and rings. Love this thing. Love it, love it. To hell with the cowbell. I need more ping. That's right. I've got a disease, and the only cure is more bull ping. Ping, maybe it will wake me up. We just pinged. We did. We did. I need more cow ping. I need more bull ping. Let's go. No more cowbell. Let's go bull ping. I need more bull ping. Cowbells are for fishing. Bull pings are for stacking. That was funny. I'm sitting here with Bruce Dickinson. And when he says he needs more bull ping, I'm going to play the hell out of this bull. And I'm going to give him all the ping he wants. Tinkerbells are for Disney. We don't have no Tinkerbells here. You want to hear a bell? This is what a bell sounds like. Okay. You see this? Okay. This is what a bell sounds like right here. Okay. Here's your bell. That's your copper cowbell right there. But we like the silver bull ping a whole lot better. It's a bull ping when a bull eats your coin and you have to follow him around for a couple of days. The coin roll hunt today was skunked. Bummer. But that's why it's called hunting. You don't always win, right? But good luck next time, right? That's right, Richard. The sweet sound of silver. Labrador. Yeah, man. My dog ate my stash. Followed him around for 3 days to get it back. Really blew his mind, man. Uh, Coin roll hunting is hard, especially when you're trying to find stuff, depending on what you're trying to find. You know, if you're trying to find buffalo nickels in nickels, then but there's so many errors and so many different coins that are good finds these days that it's hard not to find, something. But if it was only 20 rolls, then, that's not a big That's not much of a hunt because you can burn through 20 rolls pretty quick. Focus on silver, nice specimen. Nice, Argent. Did you stream today? Did I not get the notification? Because I was off. I could have checked you out. Did you stream and I didn't get it? I'm going to go check right now. Make sure I'm sub to all your bell icons. Oh, okay. I was going to say, because I thought I was subscribed to where I was going to get everything, and I am. So, as with all of you guys, and if I don't get to all your content, understand that I get to people's throughout the month. I just work on everybody's. So, if I've missed you, just keep in mind I will get to you. You guys are all amazing people, supporting me on a regular basis, coming in, hanging out with me, chilling, BSing with me about the price of stuff. What do you guys think gold's going to do? I know somebody in chat right now wants gold to go down so they can get it for a lot cheaper of a price, right? And I don't blame you. I believe that's CW. You found 4 Washington quarters. Argent does have 100 sub god coming up soon, and I went ahead and I was in there. I did post what I needed to post. So we'll see how it goes. That's totally awesome of him. I think as his channel grows, you're gonna see some things from him that are pretty amazing. So keep an eye out for him because he's gonna do some pretty cool stuff. You don't think what's coming down? Gold? I don't know. You never know. CW is like, hell yes. I'm sure a lot of people here in chat are entered in his drawing because he's totally cool. He's giving away gold backs and some other things like you're getting full date buffaloes. That's pretty cool. You're getting some pretty cool stuff. So make sure that you are subbing him up because he's giving away some pretty cool stuff. The main prize is silver as well on the big one. So there'd be one big, number one prize is silver. And then there's a bunch of other prizes. So yeah, make sure you guys sub him up. Get over there, comment on his video. Make sure you give him a thumbs up. Helps him with the algorithm too. He needs to get out there. I would like it to go down because I've got stage 2 coming right around the corner, and but I got a lot of plans, and even if so for me, you guys, like even if I buy now and it goes down later, it's gonna come back up, so I'm not gonna be hurt at all at any time. I will keep some things around for always have something to buy a dip, but I buy on a schedule, so I buy regularly. It helps with my DCA up and down. So I stick to it. You guys know what you got to do here. Spam the shit out of it, you guys, because you know it doesn't take your names right away. So spam it up. Go, go, go. You know what to do. Get your name in there. Donna McCoy, what's going on? KFG put Swag Dad, you put KFG. Gotta put LFG. There you go. Got her fixed. Let's go. We only got 10 people in there. It's crazy how it takes so long to gather the names, you guys. Got 19 people in here and it's only got 10 names on the board so far. And I know you all have entered it once at least. It's crazy. Let's see if it's giving it to us yet. We're at 12. Got 18 people in chat here. I'm gonna put it in too. So if it lands on me, I'll double it up and we'll do it again. How many people does it say? We have 15. 15 out of 21. Come on, you guys. We got 6 people in there because I entered, so we got 6 people that have not been entered in yet. Crazy enough. It's so weird what it adds and collects our names. Still only at 16. I don't know why you guys have to spam like you do in order to get your name on there, but for some reason it just doesn't collect them properly. We're at 15 now. We lost one. Holy smokes. 15 out of 18. That's a pretty good ratio. We'll let that run for another minute, and then we're going to pull it. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, let's go. Come on, collect the names. We're at 17. 17 out of 19. That's pretty good. Another 20 seconds, then we're going to pull it. All right, 18 out of 20. All right, you guys. We're going to pull it in about 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good luck. If you haven't got your name in there, I'm sorry. Here we go. Let's see who's going to win it. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Let's go. Who's it going to be? Who's it landing on? Richard Metcalf pulling down a silver dime. Congratulations, Richard. Make sure you email me your address at thehumblestacker7@gmail.com. Congratulations, Richard. Sovereign says, Richard again? No problem, Richard. Make sure you email me your address, okay? All giveaways will go out at the end of the month. And that's thehumblestacker7@gmail.com. Here, I'll put it in real quick. Make sure you email me. Other than that, you guys, end of the night, I am definitely getting a little tired. You're welcome, Richard. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. Colleen Stacks, thank you. All you guys, thank you all for being here. 22 people in chat still. You all rock. Like I always say, stack what you can where you can, whether that be a silver dime, a quarter, a 50-cent piece, 1 ounce of silver, 1 ounce of gold. Stack what you can. Somebody else got a quarter ounce coming up here soon. Good luck on your purchase. I hope it goes well. I hope that you get it for a low price. Other than that, you guys have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow. You know how we do it. Friday night, I will be here 9 o'clock like normal. Humblest Heroes, you guys are all amazing. Thank you all for being here. Have a great night. We'll see you all tomorrow. You just got to 140 subs. Nice. Congratulations, bro. You guys have a great night.